It's 2-player career mode time on F123 yet again. Austrian Grand Prix. That one in qualifying on the softs. Nice through turn 1. Oscar Piastri fastest. Decent speed up to turn 3 because this Williams is the quickest car in a straight line by miles through turn 3. Through turn 4. Nice. It's been a nice tidy lap so far, nothing bad to say about it. Through 6 and 7. I think that's 6 and 7 anyway. Austria's wood for its quali numbers. You'll be right. Through the next right, round the final corner. Nice, decent, tidy lap. Up to line, what's it going to be? P1. Hamilton P2, Sainz P3, Perez P4, Piastri P5. As we nearly get killed by it and we stopped on anyway, second lap going to qualify. 7.5 minutes to go. Starting lap off 300th down, a bit shaky on the curve through turn 1. Nice, through turn 1. Bit of time gained, lost it on the exit though. I'm actually down heading up to turn 3, but somehow it's purple sector. Anyway, turn 3, much better exit than last lap. We got a bit on the curve last lap, a bit over the curve into the sausage curve. A 10th up as it stands through turn 4. A lot of time to be found here, I think. Bit deep in there, 700s, back on the power nice and early. 10th up. 10th and a half up through this corner. Find a decent bit of time for the next corner. 1.2 tenths up. .2 up. So 4-5, and I retired from qualifying at the end of the session and on board with Jack for his final lap. He starts it off now with Carlos. Did get out of the way but decided not to get out of the way. I think that's Carlos anyway. Up to turn 3, nice straight line speed. Showing the straight line speed this Williams has got. Up to turn 3, I don't know what those movements are. Nice, through turn 2. Down to turn 4, really nice straight line speed in this Williams. You can tell what that shaking is. On the power. Through turn 6 and 7, this lap looks nice. Me and Jack got a 1-2 in practice, hopefully we can replicate that in this qualifying session. We need a 4.9, he'd need about 8 tenths, it's a bit much through the double right. Nice through the first, decent through the second, bit wide, but I don't know what that was. Up to line he goes, only P12, unfortunately.
Joining me for the Grand Prix.
I have no idea what strategy to go for in this sprint. I'm thinking softs to try and hold the lead in this little Williams car of ours. But you never know. Putting the fuel down because I think we won't use that much fuel over the race. Hopefully this can be a good race car. Normally has decent race pace, normally it's much more favoured on quality pace.
Superb parking there, mate.
It
Let's
is
make
what it
sure
is.
we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
Nice parking
Keep
position.
an eye on
Let's
the
see what we
lights.
can
The
go off the
start
start.
sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Ready and raring. We've got quick straight line speeds, hopefully we'll be quick at the marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 headlights and a sight out of the way we go. It's all quite a bit of wheel spin on the start. Hamilton alongside us, ERS used, round the outside we go. Nice, keep the pace. We just have to keep him behind for as long as we can. End of lap 2, set fastest lap for a second lap, they won't get DRS.
1 second of the car ahead.
That is
and in the
huge,
DRS zone.
they're not getting DRS. There's a massive factor in this Grand Prix. However, on lap 6, the gap falls to 2 tenths, and Charles Leclerc looks for a move. We give him a bit of a squeeze, he shoves us through turn 4, pushes us off, and we decide, nah, no more of that. We'll get him next time. So we go a bit deep through the penultimate right and get no space by Hamilton to come back on, which almost lost us DRS and could have lost us our race. Up to turn 4. Make Charles defend to the inside, just like we did with Norris and my team. But he forced us off. Give him space. He forced us off again. Put us in the gravel. We nearly kill him. But I'm ready through the double right, through the first right, through the second right. Gotta get him down the straight. But the engine has other ideas,
That's just 5
unfortunately.
laps of fuel remaining.
We are out of the sprint race, which is going to make our main race so much more difficult and so much more annoying to do. Good race from Jack, apart from the near murder on Ron's on the final lap, but yeah, it's what it is. We lose points on our rivals. I genuinely thought we could have a chance at top 3 in the championship before that, but I'm not sure about it now. But yeah, moving on to the main race.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sainz, Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez, Oscar Piastri, James, Fernando Alonso, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Norris, Stroll, Tsunoda, Gasly, Ocon, Ricciardo, Baxter, Bottas, and Zhou Guanyu. Let's talk about Baxter.
There's nothing more I hate than a race that doesn't match the conditions you practiced in, doesn't match the conditions you qualified in, and definitely doesn't match the conditions you sprinted in. This is annoying. I'm going to go for the 2-stop just because of how quick fresh wets and fresh wet tyres can be. It's probably bigger advantage than fresh dry tyres, to be honest. But we're going to cook. Leaving the wings where they are, I think. There's no point changing them. There is no point changing them. They're high enough as it is. We've got to come from the back of the grid to the front of the grid. It's going to be difficult parking up. Park to perfection, 0.4 metres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Those lights aren't the way to go for 36 laps of Austria. Quickly pushing. Around the outside, off a couple of cars, got a few cars from the start, acceleration, around the outside line, the racing line better than the people in front. Did a bit of that up to P11, not 9 places, 7 places gained on the first lap. But why the hell does everyone brake so early for turn 3? We had to go off. In doing so, made up a place on the Stroll, who I would argue was broken way too early and deserved that anyway. And the same thing for Hülkenberg.
Okay, the start
down to turn 4.
and move forward.
As we can see, Jack already. Jack who's gained 1 place. I don't know if that was from a penalty or he overtook someone, but he's made a place somehow, so fair play to him. Collision with Hülkenberg warning. I was going to try and dive it down the inside. Decided it wasn't worth it, but he was so slow through the corner. And here's a replay of the start from, well, my POV. Yeah, so that's how the way we go. I think Jack might have got a benefit from Norris's penalty. It's not like I can see him anyway. Actually, yes I can, he's fighting Hülkenberg. Yeah, we just went running outside of everyone, got a better race line than him, which means I could put the power on her much earlier and could use the ERS to greater effect than they could. And yeah, that's a replay of what happened at turn 3. Just had to go off because I was given no space. Thankfully I was given space to come back on, unlike the main race, because that would have been annoying. And yeah, here's a replay down to turn 4. Maybe I should have squeezed him more, but I didn't want to get damaged or get chucked in the gravel trap, especially after that start. But it was my mistake anyway. Would have had him if I didn't make that mistake. Is what it is. We continue pushing though, however, to the penultimate corner, where I was maybe looking for a move, but didn't quite happen. But he's so slow, we have to move him on quickly. Hamilton with a 22.2. We have done
Okay, you're in the top 10.
29.6, which means there's 7 point something seconds between me and Hamilton after 1 lap.
Point 1. This is excellent
Up
stuff.
to
You're closing in by
Nigodo
7
barging
tenths of that.
Hülkenberg out of turn 1. And I think as me and Jack worked out, we're going to swap the cars because I was 7 tenths quicker than him. So we swapped the cars on lap 4, but annoyingly he gave away quite a lot of time. Anyway, trying to make a move on Piastri, getting him to defend into the inside, right on the outside of turn 1.
Brilliant.
Nice, complete the move,
Keep
got
going.
off track though, put too much power on the off track, nearly lose it into the wall.
laps.
Got to recover it nicely, but we can keep the pace. And it took us so many laps to recover them from that. But finally, on lap 10, we're up to P7. And we're ahead of Oscar Piastri. And we're closing up to Perez and Leclerc and whoever's in front of him. I think it's Sainz. So yeah, closing up to them up. Here we go, on lap 11, next very lap. Round the outside of Sergio Perez through turn 4.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Ooh, that was close. Anyway, past Perez up to P6 just before we pit. Here's a replay of it. Down to turn 4. Round the outside we go. Nice helmet by the way, but I think I might get rid of it. I'm not too much of a fan of it. Might change it for something else. Didn't even get to see the move. Teammate comes in on lap 11. I come in at the end of lap 10 because this is our strategy. Tyres were nearly 50% worn I think after this stint. Get the speed limit, brake nice and early. Quite early, 36 miles an hour, 14 under the limit. I don't know what that tyre wear, yeah, 42% tyre wear. Tyres were screaming, they couldn't have gone much longer. Optimal turning, nice, on the marks.
I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us and get back into this race.
That's really annoying.
Okay, stay clear of the white line.
That's really annoying, pit stop issue.
Dangerous driving.
Might mean Jack undercuts us, he's coming, braking for the first corner now. He'll have a better line than us to put power on. And he's got us, we've been undercut by our teammate who was like 3 seconds behind. Anyway, here's what it is. He's tried to go down the inside of Stroll. We take the opportunity to go around the outside the pair of them, which we do because Jack's got the Constantino effect of Stroll. We hit Stroll accidentally. Get the power on, pass Jack. Now we need to make it past Stroll. Into the penultimate corner, check for any damage. I think. I don't know. Go through the final corner, hits us.
No need to worry about the tyre condition.
I don't think there'll be any damage for that.
Jess, this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Full wet seems like
There
the best
isn't.
tyre for now.
Jack makes a move as well. Bill 1.8 off Alonso. Speaking of Alonso, fighting him on the lap they should normally fit. Bit of a slide. Perez is retiring. Alonso stops on the racing line.
Okay, clear.
This is orange ring damage. We've lost our end plate. What the hell do you do that for? That was stupid. We get penalised quite heavily as the AI starts bit. Here's a replay of it. Just taking a different racing line to try and offset ourselves. You see Perez retiring. But the thing is, if he broke and he was on the same line as Perez, I'd understand it, but he wasn't even on the same line. He just broke for no reason. I want to try and get to the inside of him, but he could have done that anyway. So stupid. Anyway, we overtake quite a few vehicles and we're up to P4. Yeah, P4 I think. Jack should be Jack's P6. Next 3 cars come in.
We might be in a position to
We're going to be P1, Jack P3. And then he's got Russell and Verstappen right up with them as Hamilton overtakes us because there's nothing I can do with an orange ring. Although we're going to go try and re-overtake him as we get a weather report. And this, we're not even using battery for this, it's just pure speed. Pure exits. Braking nice and early again to make sure I make the corner. Nice. Switch back. That's done.
Okay.
Into the pits we go. place in the front wing. Jack pit the lap before, he should probably come out in front of us.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop.
No mistake on the pit stop this time, but it is a longer pit stop because of the front wing change. 12 laps to go, let's try and be 3 seconds, 2 seconds a lap faster than anybody and get those big points back. Coming out of the pit lane, me and Jack fighting, but I think he backs off here and plays the sensible game. Yeah, he does. Backs off, no, it wasn't worth fighting.
Great work, that's a new fastest lap.
15.3. Fastest lap. There was just no grip out here though.
Okay, we've got a
As I put the power on, into the wall we go, and I'm beached. Safety car deployed, quick reset to track to find out. It's a red flag. It is a red flag.
Officials aren't looking to push.
Might be enters, might be
Just be
enters.
careful. Right, if we play this right, we can get a nice
Possibly
advantage here.
enters.
Let's have a think.
I think it will be
Getting
enters.
underway in just a moment. Stand by. Drive-through penalty. You've got a
Me and
drive-through
Jack went
penalty.
enters. 4, 5 red lights.
Blue flag.
Which lights up? Oh no. Me and Jack jumped the start. I went because I thought it would let us go. And Jack went because he copied me. And Jack has wing damage from what I heard at this point. Here's a replay of the crash. There was no grip. There's still not much, to be honest. And here's a replay at the start. We go so much before the lights. Jack goes just before the lights, as I see from a replay here. He's just started moving. That's so unlucky for Jack. It's unlucky for us too, but it's more unlucky for Jack.
Slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going
As you
too
see us
fast.
getting to
Reduce
P1.
your pace.
And there's a virtual safety car deployed on lap 30 when I wanted to take drive-through penalty. But the virtual safety car ends when we're back up to turn 3. Thank God, because we can take it this lap. Jack pit on the virtual safety car because he damaged his wing, which is annoying because Jack hit the pace. He was quite quick. Anyway, and for the drive-through we can't. Trying to get it stopped for the pit lane speed, which we do 43 miles an hour. Don't know why there's a stop sign there, just ignore it. Jack also has to do his drive-through, so he's essentially out of this race. We might still be able to get something from this. Down to 9th, down to
Up to
10th,
speed now. Let's get some
down
heat
to
to
11th,
those
down
tyres.
to 12th. We will be down to 13th, I think. Yeah, that's nice. I can work from there. I can do something from there. 4 laps on hopefully quicker tyres because they're in those. Make Bottas defend to the inside. Round the outside we go. Nearly shoves us off a little bit there. Not much grip on the inters. Sliding our way up into 12th place. That will certainly do. And next lap. Round the outside of Stroll. Purple set to 1, so inters are quicker. Nice. On Stroll, quickly trying to get past Norris, which we do, up to P10, finally back in a point position. Jack could be here, but unfortunately he's miles off the back. At 34, round the outside of Kevin Magnussen, get a good right tap for good measure, and he only overtakes us because of it. Trying to do what we could have done to Hulkenberg, but it doesn't work. We're getting wheel spin in 6th gear for some reason, because F123. We do double right, Magnussen keeps it, slides, and we kind of cheesy overtake around the outside. But now we can try and see if we can get Perez. But we were unsuccessful in that. George Russell wins and we finish P9. The fastest lap for Williams, 3 points. When I thought we could have been looking at a double podium. Ouch.
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
That was the biggest oh brother moment in F1 history. Max leads by 1 point to Perez. Max leads by 1 point to Russell, and Perez is 2 points off, and Hamilton is 8 points off. So that order could be the complete other way around next race, which is cool. We're only 21 points off McLaren, who gained on us today, I think. I'm ahead of both McLaren drivers. I'm going to try and get both Ferrari cars by the end of the season. I don't know if anything beyond that is possible, depends on how good the car is. But it's quite a jump from where we are. So the Alpines, 3-3 in the duel versus Zhou. But when you say 18th to 9th in a Williams, I'll probably take it. But a lot more could have been on offer today. So that's annoying. Don't ask me why I put this in. I don't know. Oh, minor ERS upgrade for Silverstone. That should come in handy. Especially considering our car is best down the straights, if we can use some added power for that. And ERS upgrades are so much more helpful than for race pace than anything else. That should be amazing for race pace and for just ourselves. Anyway, new helmet hype. There it is in its finished edition. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Make sure to subscribe, make sure you keep notifications on. And I'll see you for another video very, very soon.